Aldi Yarn is back on Sunday, the 2nd of August. So that's the special buy Aldi Yarn at an amazing prices. So what you're going to see if you go in store is an array of different ranges. There's going to be the DK, the Aran, the chunky yarn, the macrame yarn, the ombre and rainbow yarn, baby yarn, and also glitter yarn. So let's look at these each in turn. The DK, you're going to have 9 different colours. That is a free ply and it's 100 grams. So that's incredible value. So this one, personally, I often stock up on some of the staple colours that I'll use for blankets or projects, like the light tones like the white, for example, or the black, for example, if I'm making something like a poncho, for example, for my son. So with those colours, we've got white, we've got cream, we've got black, we've got blue, and it's a blue that's online, it appears to be between a cobalt and a royal blue perhaps. Be interesting to see what that one actually looks like when everybody gets into store and has a little peek. There's light grey, there's harvest, which looks online to be a mustard sort of tone, the rust, which is a very orangey brown, the forest, which is a very dark green. I'm hoping personally that's going to be an emerald green because I'd love to see some emerald green. And there's also one called Sugar, which is a sugary pink. So it would be really interesting to see what these are going to be like in store. Now, looking at the colours we've got here, we've got all our staples, and we've also got a few that are more autumny tones, for example the harvest and the rust especially. So it would be interesting to see, maybe that's geared towards the autumn season, perhaps needing to make more warm cardigans and things perhaps. Be interesting to see to know the thoughts behind this, but I'm personally thinking it's a good time to get these in because then you'll be starting your projects maybe soon for autumn. So the Aran next, we've got 5 different colours. These are black, fuchsia, white, grey and berry. I love this one actually. It's a free ply, again 100 grams. I don't tend to buy the Aran very often, but I bought it for a very vibrant colour last time, and that was, I believe, the fuchsia. It's like a very beautiful berry sort of tone. I'll also be interested to see what the berry looks like. If you want to see some of the wearables I've actually made with the Aldi line, do check out my other video and see what you think, and I'd love to know what you're going to make or you're thinking of making with the Aldi yarn. So next up we've got chunky yarn. The chunky yarn is going to be in 5 colours. We've got the cream, grey, blue, this time a very minty looking blue from what we can see online. We've got the brown and the black. Interestingly here we've got the introduction of the brown, which is very, very popular at the moment. You're seeing it in stores, you know, so many stores, clothing stores have got brown accents in their colour palettes, and some, you know, along with the neutrals, which are remaining very strong. So next we're going to look at the macrame. The macrame, you've got, this is, the one thing to know I would say always about the macrame is the staple colour, the base colour, the pumice, is 200 grams. So you're getting amazing value, and that's the same price as the accent colours, which are 150. So you've got the 4 colours there. You've got the pumice, mustard, brown and the cobalt blue. You'll notice again you've got the brown tones, very autumny and also very on trend. So next we've got the ombre and rainbow yarn. These are some of my favourites. They're just so fun to work with the colour accents that pop through. So this one to note is it's 20% wool. You've also got colours such as blue rainbow, you've got pink ombre, rainbow pastel, rainbow pink orange and ombre brown. So we're keeping the browns just about in every range here. They're very strong at the moment. So you've got that interesting ombre brown there. Very popular. So the ones that I'm really excited to see in these are the rainbow pastel and the rainbow pink orange. I'm just curious the rainbow pastel is something I might enjoy for my 2-year-old to make beautiful crochet items for her. So moving on to baby yarn. Baby yarn is hugely popular and comes in 9 different colorways. And this one is one that I see people loading their trolleys up full with, especially for Amagori projects where they make little caricatures and things, you know, to sell little characters. And this comes in white, lemon, pastel green, lilac, baby blue, baby pink, ivory, and grey and brown. Again, we've got the brown there again. It's still very popular. So that's a lot of our staple colours that we often see in the baby yarn there. Now, here's a new one, and this is one that I'm really excited to see in store, glitter yarn. Now, glitter yarn isn't just one range, one type of glitter yarn. There's actually 2. We've got the baby yarn, the chenille, you know, thick type, which is often what people make the amagori out of. But we've also got it in the rainbow. So that's the rainbow style of yarn. The colours we've got are baby blue, pale rose, and a crew, and that's in the baby style of yarn. So that's the glitter, 3 glitter colours for that range. And the other 2 colours are actually the rainbow mermaid's tail and the rainbow night sky, and those 2 I'm really excited to see. They're quite bold choices, but I think they'd be really fun to work with, especially great for children's projects. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those 2 in particular. So please tell me and drop in the comments what you're excited to see in store, if there's something that isn't there that you wanted to see, and what creations you're thinking of making with this really affordable and gorgeous yarn that's going to be in store on August the 2nd, Sunday, 2026. See you on the next video.